Man, so this is some funny shit, man. I've been trying to go live for the last 5 minutes, and the Wi-Fi sucks ass here. Not let me go live, so I'm barely getting on, guys. Anybody that showed up late, if anybody shows up at all, I know I haven't been on. I've been dormant. I've been, MIA, gone, not around. Sorry about that. Per- Personally, during the off season, I prefer to just go back into fan mode and watch everybody else's opinion, and it just it kind of resets me. Uh, Kind of a little bit of a social media detox I have sometimes. I don't even post on Instagram or anything like that. No, I moved shit. So, for those of you wondering what my opinion's been lately, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I really want that quarterback. Like, I really want that quarterback. Like, it's on the fence for a lot of people. Like, and I don't blame you. Like, I understand your situation. Like, if you don't want to give up all those picks and you don't want to be putting ourselves in purgatory for a long time, because that, make no mistake about it, in order to get a top five quarterback, we're probably gonna have to trade up. We're probably gonna have to give up a lot of picks. We're probably gonna have to do a lot of things to get there. And it's draft day, so it's gonna happen today, whether or not we make that decision. Honestly, I'm good with it. I'm good with it. If we were to give up all the picks, like I'm talking like uh, swap this year's and the next 2 years, I'm okay with it. I'm 100% okay with it. I honestly do not hold anything against this regime if they go that route. Matter of fact, fuck it. I actually want us to do that. I do. I want us to do that. And you know what? Even if we don't, even if we stay pat, even if we actually hold the number 13 pick and don't move, and we pick up, say, a lineman, I still think we should go all in. I still think we should trade next year's first round pick and the following year's first round pick and pick up the quarterback for the like Penix or some shit, or McCarthy if he drops, or something. Do something. Something. Just make an effort. That's all I'm asking. And I honestly, I don't even like McCarthy, to be honest with you, man. He's not my favorite. I actually prefer either Daniels, Penix, anybody else. It's kind of a, eh, you know. That's just me. That's just me. That's where I'm at. I'm like, Daniels, give up the house. Stay pat. If Penix is there, take him. But like, if we don't go either of them and we get the best offensive lineman that available, I understand it. I honestly don't like it, but I understand it. But at that point, I'm like, well, you might as well get another person in that QB room and take a shot. Might as well take a gamble. Might as well roll the dice. Might as well do something. Do something to show that you're actually putting all the chips in on this team, on this regime, on this organization. You know what I mean? And that's where I'm at, man. I'm like, I kind of want to see something like that. Something like, if we're going to give up that many fucking picks to go up there to number 2, number 3, whatever, and get Jaden Daniels, if we're willing to go that route, keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. That's where I'm at. Keep that same energy. Give all those, do the same shit to get the lineman that you need. Do the same shit to get another piece that you need to complete the picture, to complete the puzzle. You know what I mean? I honestly am all about that. I'm all about that. Yo, this draft can make or break us, guys, and I'm all about it. I can't wait. I can't wait. Um, it, it's honestly, it's very frustrating knowing like all the picks that we've wasted over the years. It's really frustrating knowing all the shit that we've given up over the years, um, just to get someone that didn't last that long on our team, didn't last that long in the league. All right. So, as far as I'm concerned, man, I'm ready to take advantage of the opportunity presented to us. As far as I'm concerned, I don't want to pick this high for a very, 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 very long time. I don't want to pick this high unless we traded a player and it's someone else's pick that's picking this high. Okay, I want this team to pick at the bottom of the fucking draft from now on. I want nothing but success for this team. That's where I'm at. That's my opinion. That's what my thought process is going into this draft. All right. Now that I got that off my chest, let's go ahead and get to the comments, guys. I know y'all been like posting comments. I see a couple words I'm sorry. I'll get to it right now. I'm gonna go ahead and start from the beginning, go all the way up. And shout out to everybody in the room. 22 people. Damn, I didn't think that many were gonna show up. Hey, yo, and yo, one of the main ones is on right now. If y'all didn't know, so I appreciate the support. Everybody that's in here, much love. Robert Pena. Hey, what up, my boy? How you doing, man? Good to see you, bro. Raiders Swad. Hey, yo, Michael Penix Jr. Prayers, fingers crossed. Hey, I'm okay with that, bro. I'm right there, bro. I'm right there with you, bro. Michael Penix, I think, is probably one of the most overlooked player when it comes to other teams because a lot of people they don't got him as a top pick. Some people got him in the second round. I do not want to take that chance. I don't give a fuck, guys. There's too many teams that need a quarterback right now. I don't want to take that chance. I say take him at 13. As far as I'm concerned, take him at 13. And then trade next year's pick if you need to. And the following year's pick, get back up there and get a right tackle. Get someone that you know could actually cover his fucking blind side. Yes, his blind side because he's a left-handed quarterback, guys. Anyways, but yeah, that's the way I look at it. That's my thought process. Hey, yo, you already about it. Be about it. You're already making calls about that number 2 pick. Be about it then. So that's where I'm on. Yeah. So I agree with you, Michael Penix, man. Salute, Brian Rodriguez. Salute. What up, man? Yo, hola, John. Hey, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Tinker Taylor Soldier Kai. Hey, man, Jaden Daniels is my dream. That's a lot of our dreams, guys. That's a lot of our dreams, and a lot of us Raider fans, we're all about that, man. We really want Jaden Daniels in the silver and black. Probably not gonna happen. Probably not gonna happen. I'm not gonna even lie. It's a shot in the dark right now. It is. It's a shot in the dark trying to aim at a target right now. We got a slim chance to get him because all things point to Washington taking him, and I don't blame him. He's one hell of a player. I'm not gonna hold anything against the situation at hand because it is what it is at this point, guys. I mean, I understand. You got a dynamic player like that. Hey, yo, chances are they're probably gonna take him. Now, mind you, maybe he doesn't want to play there. Maybe he does. I don't know the whole situation there, but honestly, I think a lot of people are just grabbing at straws right now. It's more than likely he's going to go there. So, but is what it is. Hopefully, if all things said right later on in his career, he could come to the Raiders. If we need a quarterback around then, we'll see what happens. But yo, again, if he's available, make that move. Make that move. That's all I gotta say. Make that fucking move. Let me see who else we got. Brian Rodriguez in the house. How you doing, man? Richard Lyon. Hey, man. Richard Leon. Hey, man. How you doing, bro? Dr. Feelgood. What's up, man? What's good, Raider John? JD's on a long shot, bro. But if Penix is there at 13, grab him. Yeah. That's what I'm about right now, man. That's what I'm about right now, man. I hear you, bro. So many picks wasted. Thank you, Greener, for the most recent. Yeah, man. And it doesn't just end there, guys. There's so many picks over the years. And a lot of people, I trip out. I'm not even gonna front. I remember it's different seasons with this shit. It's different eras with this shit when it comes to fucking up picks. There were times where Al Davis is doing the same shit. Al Davis was picking someone in the first round that he had no business picking in the first round. And sometimes it would work out and he'd be a decent player, but a lot of times it was, he shouldn't have picked him. I think I think the funny thing is sometimes when it's like I see the player that we originally pick, I don't even know who they are until I look back and I'm like, oh yeah, I did research this dude. I did watch this shit. Like like it's sometimes a lot of times that would happen, mostly in the second, third round or something like that. But I hate the feeling I get when it happens in the first round when they pick someone and I have no clue who the fuck it is. And it's even more frustrating when there's more players on the board that you do know who they are and they overlook them. It's like I get it. We don't control the draft board, but goddamn, seriously, you gotta go think that outside the box. You have to think that outside the box. You know what I mean? Yeah. What up, Dark? How you doing, man? Steve Gomez. How you doing? Raider John. Today is Judgment Day. uh, Salute Raiders. Let's have some fun at draft today. Y'all hoping for yeah. We hoping for the best, man. Leatherwoods, Ruggs, Arnett, man. Uh, God damn, that was rough. That was rough. Uh, Brian Rodriguez, how you doing, man? Queen Raiderette, salute to you. Man, good to see you in here. Nice to see you. All hail the Queen. Yeah, that's right. Chronicles of the Black Hole. What's up, my man? How you doing, bro? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Uh, so, anyways, yeah, it's gonna be interesting, guys. Like, I honestly think like this entire uh, this entire like day is gonna be probably dragging for me because I feel like I really can't wait till the draft. I really can't wait. Like it's one of those things where I want to just get this. Even if we fuck this up, I want to be able to talk about it. I want to be able to get it, like get on here and just talk about it. I will be putting out another video. I do one every year, and if it's an offensive player, yes, I will be chugging a beer. I do that every year. Shout out to Knight, love you, bro. But yeah, it's one of those things where like I feel like today at work, I'm at work right now. It just every single minute felt like it had an extra 20 seconds or some shit added to it because it's dragging. It's just dragging, and I'm like, and I'm checking my phone for any information or anything like that. And then there's some people already confirming, like, yeah, they're definitely gonna take this person. Oh yeah, they're definitely gonna take this person. Then there's like literally 10 minutes go by, and the complete opposite said, and I'm like, well, which one is it? It's like, what the. Brian Rodriguez. Hey, we're bad. Hey, oh my god. Oh my god, yeah. And Crabtree was right there. I remember how pissed I was when that happened, man. And hey, yo, it all worked out in the end, though. It all worked out in the end. Um, who do you want us to pick? Let's see. That toward me. Oh, no, the Queen. Oh yeah, I got you. I got you. Let's hope we get a premier player, and that's all you could hope for, guys. Even if it is someone that I don't want, I just hope this player actually comes to compete. I just hope that this player actually contributes to this team longer than the last few did, because these foreign out players, and I mean foreign out because it's like 4 years and they're out. They're very frustrating, guys. It's very irritating when that happens because it's like one of those things where you're just like, come on, come on. The layup was right there and you went that route. It's like, fuck are you doing? Fuck are you doing? uh, I remember the one thing I did like about the draft, though, the one thing I did enjoy about those past years, like when we did get Harry Bay, everybody had our eyes on us, man. Nobody knew what the fuck we were gonna do. We were always the ones that said, like, they were like, all right, so there's gonna be a point where there's gonna be a surprise pick, and everybody looked, they're like, yeah, it's gonna be the Raiders, because they knew we just never picked who everybody slotted us to pick. We never did that shit, and it was entertaining. Then it got frustrating, and now like a lot of fucking Raider fans got really annoyed. And then when that regime changed, and Reggie McKenzie came in, it was more logical picks. It was more you know best player available, uh, and it became more of okay, I think we're turning the quarter. And then it went back to that shit. It went back to the same bullshit. And I remember I'll never get over. I'll never get over the clean and Farrell fucking pick. Like that one was like the that guy's face to this day makes me laugh because I was like that was literally by definition every Raider fan. Like I remember I was trying to, and I was trying so hard. I was trying so hard to put a positive spin on that. Oh man, that's yeah, yeah. All right, let's see what we got, man. I'm gonna go. I feel disrespected that Queen hasn't acknowledged me. Oh man, give Queen a break, man. She probably checked out and has some other stuff, man. It's give Queen a break. Chronicles. They say that Tom Lesko is usually good with his first round picks. Yeah, he has a good record, man. I mean, he did help with Herbert. He picked up a good few players like Keenan Allen and stuff over for the Chargers. He was actually in on the room when they were picking up the Andrew Luck. But to be honest with you, the Andrew Luck, that was kind of a layup, dude. I mean, they were gifted that first round pick, and everybody knew who the best quarterback coming out of the draft was that year. Everybody knew who Andrew Luck was. That's like saying, okay, they were in the room in the this guy was in the room when the Bears selected Caleb Williams. Everybody knows he's taking Caleb. They're taking Caleb Williams. Come on, dude. It's like so. I guess you can't really credit that, but at the same time, I mean, some I like that because you know what you're gonna get. You know he's gonna take a solid player. He's gonna take someone that's gonna produce, and I'm actually behind that. So I'm okay with it, man. I like being predictable when it comes to picking solid picks. uh, let's hope we get a premier player. Yeah, I read that. All right. Hey, Raider John. Hey, what up, Ruben? How you doing, man? Good to see you in here. I haven't seen you in a minute. Yo, will you be mad if you guys go defense? Honestly, no. I'm okay with us going defense too, guys. Like I know I want what I want, but when it comes to what I said earlier, like what I just read from Dark, premier player is something you're gonna need. As long as this guy contributes and takes us just one notch up to that next level, that much better. I'm okay with it. Specifically, um, when it comes to that secondary, if we were to get like um, a top two, top three cornerback in the draft, and this guy, turns out to be a baller, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Um, I wouldn't. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna probably complain when it happens. I'll probably, cuss and you know, and talk shit when it happens. But I know in my heart, I'll be content with it. I'll be okay with it because I know our defense is gonna be that much better, and they're gonna be able to, get at Patrick Mahomes a lot better. So, you know what I mean? All right, man. Day two picks. What day two picks are you interested in? A lot of the linebackers, man. There, it was kind of there was really not that many, man. It was like what's that one guy's name? God damn it, man. See, I'm bad with fucking names, man. I swear to God, I'm bad with names. I'm the worst with fucking names, and that's honestly what gets me mad. It's like there's that white boy that's coming out there. Everybody's calling him the next Luke Kuechly. Yo, he slid to be at the a late first round pick. Um, but it's crazy because there there's like probably that one position. Like a lot of the positions I'm looking at are basically a linebacker on defense because that's something that I think we could always add depth to. Spillane's a beast, but you know it's always good to have a good rotational piece in there, and not to mention you never know with the other guys. It's like um, so that's probably where I'm looking at most of those guys. The other position, obviously that offensive line. This draft is so fucking deep at offensive line, guys. I was trying my best to do a video on offensive line. Like I was trying to actually do one of those quick clips that I put out on offensive line. There's too many. There's too fucking many. Like I couldn't literally, there was only one guy that I actually enjoyed watching, to be honest with you, because it's a lot of the same shit, and it's a lot of them are at the same level. Um, two or three of them, like So, if one of the probably shit, you could double up in the second day picks. Probably trade back into the second round, get another lineman if you want. Double up on that, add some depth on it. I'm all about it, guys. Like I'm all about it. Um, let's see what we got. All in on JD. Let me see. Queen Raider at. I would like to. I would like Penix, but we normally do some off the wall shit. We'll probably get some no name DT or something stupid. Oh come on! Don't put that into the universe. Come on. Ah, all right. You're probably right. Oh God, I hope you're wrong. Oh man. Uh, the draft, the very first day of the NFL season. That is, this team will. Hopefully, yeah. That's like a tradition, huh? It's like when the draft's around, there's gonna be a pissed off Raider fan. I already know not everybody's gonna be happy. You can't expect everybody to be happy. Um, Hell, I know for a fact a lot of people aren't okay with my number one corner coming out of the draft, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay, like I'm good. You know, I I just before I just prefer that player more than the other player. Man, Mitchell's good, but you know, I'm just my opinion. But you know, it's all about preference, guys. Like, and I get it. Like, other people are gonna have different preferences. Like, some people don't like Penix. They think he's actually second round at best, and some people think he's the first round pick and he's the number two best quarterback on the fucking draft. I'll tell you what, I don't think that much. I think Jaden Daniels is definitely number two, hands down. But Penix, I think, got a better arm, dude. And that's just like I'm gonna be real with you. That's just my opinion. I see Penix has a better arm. Now, Jaden Daniels, way more dynamic. Way more dynamic. Could kill you with his legs, could kill you with his arms, knows how to get out of the pocket and throw on the run. Uh, Still looks downfield, even though it doesn't show that when you watch the clips, but he does. He looks downfield. If you actually watch the game tape and actual game tape, he does. A lot of times he's looking for his receivers to get open, and he'll make a play. Like the one thing I don't like about Penix, and that this kind of been nitpicky in my opinion. I just I don't like his throw on the run. Like when he's on the run, like say when you're scrambling and then you make a throw, I just don't like it. Like I seen a couple clips on it, and it bothers me. Like it does. Now can he improve on that? I don't know, but if everything's going right, like on time, and he got some protection, this man can tear you apart. Here's the issue, man. In this league, it's very rare that everything goes right. It's very rare. However, uh, dude got an incredible arm. Like when it comes to deep passes, that is the most beautiful deep pass I think I have seen coming out of the draft. Like his deep pass is just, oh my god. Like, like like no bullshit. Like Al Davis would have traded up to number two and picked Penix with the way this guy throws the deep ball. Like it's like just beautiful, just beautiful. So yeah. Well, we'll see. We could have had Josh. uh Josh Allen. Yeah, I know. I know. God. Let's see what we got. This QB draft class is mediocre. I highly disagree with you, Michael. I highly disagree with you. I think this draft class is stacked. Um, a little too, but I will tell you what. I'm not gonna say it's mediocre. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna go there. It is a bit overrated though. I'm just gonna be some of these quarterbacks are overhyped. Not saying any names. Not saying any names. Hicks. I'm sorry. I'm not saying any names. McCarthy. I'm not saying any names, but yeah, nah. I will say it's a little overhyped. Some of these quarterbacks, and it's because there are so many teams that need quarterbacks at this moment. Like, and I think it's the perfect storm. It's like there you got these many quarterbacks coming out of the draft, and you got these many quarterback needy teams. A lot of them are going to be pushed up. A lot of them are going to be overhyped. Um, so I mean, I know next year you think this is bad. If you think this year's bad, next year's way worse. All right, it shouldn't be a problem if we go defense. Our general manager has a track record when it comes to starting a QB. Yeah, I hear you. Joseph Joe Star. Hey man, how you doing? I drive a RAV4. So yeah, why? Nah, man, I ain't a car person. I actually, if it gets me from point A to point B, I'm good with it. You know that's been me since like I started driving. I really don't care or have a preference when it comes to cars. I just know that if it's running, good. If it get me from my house to my work, good. I really don't care about anything else. Um, let's see, anything else? What up, Ruben? Yeah, screw your Chiefs, man. No, but no, I'm actually serious. But you know, all right. See, mm-hmm. Anything else? I'm gonna go through here real quick. See what people are saying. I think Penix fixed the Raiders' image, unpredictable and overlooked. But after all of the obstacles in his young career, I'm happy to see this man preference, perseverance as in a young man. Yeah, man. I read that article he put out, man, and it's yo. He's confident, man. He's really confident in himself, and that's what you need. Going into this league, you need to be confident. So, you know, I'm okay with if we pick him, dude. I hope we pick him. To be honest with you, if if we don't go, you know, Penix at number 13, and we got a defense player, I get it. I think at that point, I hope we could get him later. But I highly doubt that's going to be he's going to be available that late. Um, my personal opinion, if we go anybody else but quarterback, it better be the best defensive player on the board or the best left tackle. No, the best right tackle on the board. And if we don't do either of those, yeah, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm so freaking anxious to see what we do. I'm so happy that this day's finally here, man. How y'all doing? Uh, if we can't trade up for Daniels, I agree. What up, unknown Raider guy? How you doing, man? And Robert Pena with the Raiders. What's up, bro? Donna Penix sucks. Yeah, well, that's your opinion. My opinion, I think he's better than everybody we have on the roster right now when it comes to throwing the ball. Um, Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of things that he needs to clean up when it comes to his game, but his throwing, it's top notch, man. It's top notch. Um, let me see. What else we got? James Mendoza. The staff can't have any confidence in McConnell. O'Connell, you mean? Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think he's a backup. I've said this since last year, and I've stuck by it. If he proves me wrong, good. I hope he does. I hope he proves me wrong. You know, he's a damn good player, man. But I just see him as backup. I see him as a solid backup. Someone that could start for you, maybe, but I don't think he's the long term answer. And people, I get it. You want to hope that he is, and I don't blame any Raider fan that wants to hope that this man is the answer. And honestly, I hope he proves me wrong. I hope he actually is the answer. But my thought process is he's a backup until proven otherwise. He is, until he makes a giant leap and starts doing things more consistently. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the logic of him. He's a backup. Now, mind you, I understand that this guy was actually rated as a first round pick coming into this draft. If he were to come out in this draft because of what he did last year, you know, and that's what I read about. Anyways, a lot of people saying that yeah, if he would after the performance he put out last year, if he were to come into this draft with that kind of performance, a lot of GMs would pick him out in the first round, and that's cool and all, yeah. But that's kind of like saying, yo, I totally buy that chicken after you already tasted it. It's like, well, well, well duh. Now that you see that he could actually, hold down a NFL starting QB job for a little bit. But here's the thing: we didn't get a full sample. We didn't, and that works on both ends of the spectrum. You know that I mean, we didn't get a full sample with him without a dumbass fucking head coach like Josh McDaniels, and we didn't get a full sample of him with a solid freaking motivating coach. Like we have with Pierce. So I guess that does work both ways. But at the same time, guys, it's like I just see him as a backup, and that's my personal opinion. I hope that he actually does get better, and I hope that whoever we get, he can compete, come in and compete. Gardner Minshew, we already know what we got with him. Dude's a bridge quarterback. Um, can he excel sometimes? Yeah, but it's not consistent. He could play above his pay grade. There's been plenty of times this man has played above his pay grade, but at the end of the day, we all know that he's gonna come back down to earth eventually, and and when that happens, it's just gonna level out. He's a bridge quarterback, someone that could get you where you want to go, but not really cross that finish line for you. Um, so hey, at the end of the day, yeah, maybe they don't have enough confidence in O'Connell, but hey, until he proves otherwise, until he does uh, provide proof that he can perform at an elite level consistently, can you blame this organization for feeling the way they do when it comes to the quarterback room? Nah. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, like I hope he shuts a lot of us up, because I'm one of them that says like I just think he's a backup, and if he does prove us wrong, that's a good thing. If he does prove me wrong, that's a good thing. If he shuts me up, that's a good thing, because at the end of the day, that means he's winning. That means this team is winning. That means I'm happy. So, yeah. Let's see. Unknown. It wouldn't hurt to get a wide receiver and a linebacker. Yeah. Honestly, guys, I'm okay with it. If we get a wide receiver in the late rounds, I'm actually good with it. Because one, we're not wasting any of those top three picks on a wide receiver room when we already got a solid wide receiver room. However, if we were to add a little extra speed, that's something I believe we could use. Just my opinion, but you can never go wrong with speed. And with the new kickoff rules, with the way that shit's set up, you get one little gap and that boy's gone. Yeah, yeah, I'm okay with a little extra speed. I'm okay with someone on both sides. Like if they're covering, I want them to be able to chase that motherfucker down. And if they're the ones catching the ball and running with it, I want them to break loose. So yeah, I'm okay with going with the extra wide receivers, especially when it comes to speed. Speed kills, guys. Speed kills. Remember that. Let me see. I hope we get the quarterback from Oregon or Washington. I do not want Bo Nix. I don't like Nix. I'm sorry. I don't like Nix. I don't know what it is about him. I just don't like him. If we get him, I'm gonna be like, fuck. I will be like that. I'll honestly say I just don't like him. I just don't like him. I don't know what it is. Just watching his gameplay, it just screams Bronco to me. Like he looks like a Bronco, like straight up. Like I could see the Broncos taking his ass, because he's just something about him. Something about him. Um, it's his stature, it's the way he carries himself. It's something about him I just don't like. I just don't like, and he doesn't fit our locker room in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. Um, I don't like him. I don't like him. But I get it. Hey man, you got your preference. I'm not gonna hold it against you. If we get him, I'll be like, all right, shout out to Kevin. He liked Bo Nix, but I'm not gonna lie. I'll be pissed. I'll be pissed. I'll be talking shit. I'll probably be talking shit. But uh, yo, at the end of the day, whether I like the pick or hate the pick, if the pick works out in the long run, I will be a happy Raider fan. All right. This day doesn't tell the whole story. This day just tells my initial reaction. Today, you're gonna see how I feel when we draft when we draft a player. This is my initial reaction. All right. This is the first reaction you're gonna get at me. It's not the final reaction. My final reaction is gonna be, enough in like 6 more months, and when we start the season and this player is actually making plays or not making plays, that will be my final judgment on whoever we pick. So, hey, hit or miss. I'm gonna speak my mind on it. So we'll see what happens. Y'all ain't getting Jan Daniels. Yeah, Swole. I know you keep. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, you getting Dak Prescott? Man, we are not get. Oh my God, we are not getting Dak Prescott, guys. And whoever keeps saying that, y'all need to stop. 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 Come on. I mean, dude, Dak Prescott he's a good quarterback. But in my opinion, he's at the same level as Derek Carr. Yeah, I fucking said it. Same level as Derek Carr. Now, the reason why I say he's at the same level as Derek Carr is because Derek Carr needed all the right pieces. You look at the Cowboys roster. Look at everybody that he has. Just look at it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's good. But look at the fucking roster he's playing with. I think, bro, and that alone is why I say like I think he's the same level as fucking Derek Carr. Derek Carr needs all kinds of fucking things to help him out, and in my opinion, so does Dak Prescott. So nah, I'm sorry, nah, man, I'm good. I'm good. I've been down that road. On the another tour down that fucking misery. I'm sorry, no, no, thank you. Yeah, man. Shit. I'll pay you to take his ass. Damn, swole. Wow. All right. I see you, man. I see you. I see. Oh, man. I'm about to head back in a little bit, guys. I see you, man. I'll pay you to take his ass. Yeah, man. I think, I think everybody has that one core, everybody has that one core fan base that, like, either doesn't like, either like supports the quarterback way too much or hates the quarterback to a certain point where they're willing just to like, willing to go against the grain on that shit. Uh, we as a fan base were in that same situation for so long with Derek Carr. I honestly, man, so I feel for you, bro. But hey, man, we'll, we'll see what happens, bro. I do not believe with my heart of hearts that we will get Dak Prescott because I just don't see us going that route. But if we were to get him, that would be very, very frustrating for me as a fan. That would be very frustrating for me because I just don't see him as that. I see his ceiling, and it's higher than anyone we got on our roster right now. So don't get me wrong on that. When it comes to the quarterbacks, I just don't see him getting past that first round in the playoffs. I don't. I just don't. I don't. And like I don't. It just one of those. He's one of those quarterbacks that are like a Derek Carr, like a Tony Romo for your Cowboys. I see him as someone that could get you there to the door, but doesn't have the key. It's like he can't get you inside. Like it's just one of those things. And yeah. So I'd be fucking pissed if we were to go that route. Let's see. Uh, Let me see. Who Raiders grabbing the pick at 13? Man, I just hope we either go, honestly, guys, if we don't go like quarterback, we don't go a lineman, and we pick some player that none of us have ever heard of or some shit, that'd probably be the lowest point. But if we actually do something like predicted, something that everybody expected, I think that's a better draft than we've had in the last fucking 5 years, in my fucking opinion. Like, outside of Josh Jacobs, really think about it, guys. I mean, if you really think about it, when have we had, something that is just obvious? When have we gone after something just obvious, something that's an easy layup? I'm hoping for the easy layup. I'm hoping we actually take the, low hanging fruit. Just I want everybody in Raider Nation to be like, yeah, that was a solid pick. Yeah, I would have picked that. Okay, I see it. I see it. Now, don't get me wrong. I know that's impossible. That's probably not going to happen. Not everybody agrees. Nobody is going to, there's no way everybody's going to be happy. But if we could get at least close to that, that's what I would call a good day. Fuaga, oh man, yeah, I take Fuaga too, man. He's a solid player, man. Hey J Dog, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Mac was the last one. Yeah, I remember, man. That Mac pick was probably one of the best picks we ever. It was a 2014 draft. Best draft we've had in over a decade. Like that draft, we were able to leave with so many good players. And I'll be honest with you, we never capitalized on it. There's a lot of things we just didn't, weren't able to, add to. Uh, 2016, that run was a direct result from the 2014 draft. I remember. So, hey, who knows, man? Maybe, last year's draft might actually turn around in 3 years and, propel us into stardom. We don't know. And that's the thing. We will see. All right, guys. Yo, it was nice chatting with y'all. Much love to everybody in the chat still. Man, we got. Hold up. I'm gonna try and read a couple more of these before I head out. But I'm gonna head out in a little bit. So I'll roll with Uncle Rico and Miss You. I hear you, man. Jordan Travis in the mid round. Spencer Rattler. I wouldn't mind Spencer Rattler in the third round, man. Even if we get a quarterback in the first round, I wouldn't mind taking Spencer Rattler in the third. But that's wild. It's like, fuck it, stash him on the fucking practice squad. See if he could develop into something. I'm good with that. Really Brown, great players. 50 coach. Yeah, man. Real ones, no. That's what J Dog. All right, man. So good luck to our Raiders. Yeah, I'm with you there, Dark. All right, guys. I'm gonna have to let y'all go. Much love. Y'all know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Like,